Alright guys, Yowie Chaser. Alright, we're going Deebing Heights, guys. We're going the Aboriginal mission. I don't know the actual proper name. This is a possible sighting, possible encounter. There has been sightings here. So if you don't know, this is where they had their tent. I think they call it tent embassy. Just in here. I'll tell you some more stories in a sec. Alright, so if you don't know where Deebing Heights is, here's Greenbank, here's Willowbank, that's where the car races and that are. Ipswich over here somewhere, this is all Ipswich here. So it's sort of the south of Ipswich. Alright, so there's been lots of sightings all through here, guys. White Rock, all these mountains along here, all the way down the Bow Desert, all the way down to Undalla, all Warralong, all in Josephville, all the way along, guys. So I actually, before I tell you this story, if these all know Paul McLeod, most of you will know him. Him and Digger, they got invited down to the mission down here. And what's the guy that made that movie Ball? Chris Scott, I think his name is. He come down with his film crew. Then Paul invited me down, so I got to meet Paul and Digger. Chris Scott, he's a funny guy, man. I'd like to work on his movie crew. He was awesome. But anyway, I'll tell you before I tell you the story. There was a young girl. We were walking up here. We were going to film, and we were walking along here, and she said that I think I've told people this before. She was walking up here, and she heard this massive crack. Like we hear this story all the time, right? This loud cracking noise, okay? And then she looked up, and she said there was a tree here, and there's another tree over here somewhere. And she said that she seen something big black blur, like a Bigfoot Yowie, just run straight across in front of her to another tree and then disappear. Now this story you always hear this story about loud cracks or loud screams. And always around these cracks or screams, there's always something that appears or disappears. The disappears normally the screams. So I wonder if it's got something to do with. Look, I'm not saying that they can go in portals or anything. I reckon they're flesh and blood. I don't reckon they're human. I reckon they're just an animal. Maybe the missing link. I don't know. Obviously, they got very good skills and they know not to become new humans. Okay. Um, but let's just say they are interdimensional and they can go through portals. There's a lot of there's a lot of stories of when they disappear of the screaming noise, like the pain, like someone's being tortured or something. And then the cracking noises seems to be when they appear, which is I don't know, just listen out for stories and tell me what you come up with. But that's what I've from what all the stories that I hear, that's what I'm sort of working out. I don't know. So yeah, this young girl seeing that this cracking loud noise, and then something just went straight across the track here. All right, now another story from here is there was a guy. He before they were in here, this was just all vacant land. Even though there's all bloody cemeteries here. There was cemeteries over this side. Look, it's all been wiped out. The grubs, eh? Seriously. So that's what we were trying to do. We're trying to get Ernie Dingo down here, and Chris Son, just to make these people aware of what's going on here. But money talks, and when they want to make money, they don't give a shit what's there. Anyway, there was another story about a guy who used to hit golf balls in here. Right, so um, the golf balls he didn't find. Obviously, the Yowies were finding them. So these guys would be camped up here at night. There could be a few people in the group that know this story, and they'd be here sitting around fire or whatever, and golf balls were getting thrown at them. It's pretty wild, eh? So the Yowies must have been picking up all old mates' golf balls up here, keeping them, and then throwing them at these guys that were camping here. Anyway, so there was supposed to be a footprint. I probably didn't listen properly, but in this creek, there's supposed to be a massive footprint. Anyway, I just went for a walk myself. Oh, actually, it was after it. So I parked down here, and I walked all these creeks, right? But I never found it, but I might have been looking in the right spot. But I do remember something somewhere here on this main creek. There's another creek that went off. It might be there, and there's a really deep gully, right? So I started walking up here, and something. Look, I don't know what it was. It could have been a wallaby, a kangaroo, but something caught my eye just like a flash. Honestly, it was so fast. I never even got to see what it was. And then I walked over to where it was, and there was this deep sort of gully here somewhere. And I thought nothing could have got past it. Would have had to jump it to get away. So I don't know what that was, guys. Hey, that something happened here. Like I said, it moved so fast. I don't know. And then there's no way it could have. It would have had to run down in this gully and come to the other side. And it was really deep, so it was somewhere around there. Anyway, plus there's been other stuff here, guys. You've all heard just down here a bit further is where the police dog went missing. Yeah, if anyone's got any stories from around here, let us know. All right, we'll go read this story, what happened. All right, so this is sighting number 1043. I feel like I just answered this question on another page, so I'm wishing I copied and pasted the answer. But no, haven't seen a yowie. May have heard a bunyip. It could have been either, I guess. I was at an Aboriginal mission, so the elder said it was a bunyip. I was near a creek and could hear stones cracking on stone and branches breaking. I looked around, I couldn't see anything. I did get a creepy vibe, though. There is supposedly an old Aboriginal burial ground on the site. Anyway, I wish I had seen it. 2019, Deebing Creek at Deebing Heights, Aboriginal Mission. It was around June or July in the Arvo. So there you go, guys. So it was probably Yowie. They're in that area. Like I said, golf balls were getting thrown. They also found a cow carcass, skeleton, whatever, down in here as well. Yeah. So now there's all houses here everywhere, man. All this land's being cleared now. It's crazy, guys. The stuff that's going on around here is out of control. I don't know where all these people. The roads are full as it is. You can't get anywhere anymore. All right. We went to Deebing Heights, guys. I'll just show you this quick video. Listen, guys, the video was actually better, but you know what happened? I recorded him. We got a mad story, and guess what happened? I didn't hit record. Oh, I was fuming. Or it didn't record. I can't remember, but it didn't record anyway. So we did another one. It was just shit. It was just a quick one. All right. So what I'm going to do is play it so you can see it.
Yowie Chaser. I'm out here with Paul McLeod, the legend of Ipswich. This is his bit of steel from West Wyalong that hit him in the foot. Yeah, just over there. Yep, that's beautiful. So yeah, I've been out here now, I don't know, for about an hour, eh? Listen to Paul, and I'll tell you what, this guy knows his stuff. Yeah, I think Paul don't know his stuff. I'll tell you right now, he knows his stuff. Cheers, mate.
All right, so you probably can't even see half that bloody video, but I'll tell you, he switched on, and then Digger was there too as well. Digger's a top bloke. I don't know what these guys are doing. Paul's still doing a bit of stuff around where he lives, but not a lot, I don't think. Or he's not telling anyone anyway. Alright. So let's go and have a look. Yeah. In talking about that, if there's anyone there that I have banned and you want to get back in the group, just message me at Yowie Chaser or message me here on the YouTube channel. I'll put you back in the group. Alright. Alright. And if anyone's had any sightings around Deebing Heights, Redbank Plains, all that area, Undella, Josephville, yeah, just let us know. Alright guys, see you on the next one. Thanks for watching guys.